Good afternoon. Sunday today, January 24, 2021. My channel, Science and Command on YouTube and Facebook page Science and Command. My name is Ubaid Barlas. I just extend the knowledge to the youth and other people on this channel on various subjects. And this subject which is ongoing is from energy from order to disorder, energy spread. And this episode is the fifth episode. We were talking about the scientist Nikola Leonard. On his he put the foundation of one of the branch of the science which was thermodynamics. In 1824 he wrote about 60 pages. His thoughts and everything on a motive of power of fire, and he published. Then what happened was that he also studied and put his words on this paper, that fundamental way how heat engines they work. So he analyzed and abstracted that all heat engine works comprise of hot source in a cooler surroundings. So the heat is a substance and which flows from higher temperature to the lower temperature. And just like water flows from higher level to the low level under the force of gravity, everyone knows that. So heat transfer from high temperature to low temperature. Then he analyzed that, with the form of nature, he said if we can abstract that section of heat, flowing heat from high temperature to low temperature, we can use this in a useful way in our daily life. So, and heat engines can be we can make them more efficient when the heat is flowing from hot temperature to the cold temperature. In this way, what happened was they built up the these ideas guided the scientists of that era for 200 years, and then ultimately the car engines they came into production. So because the car engines they work from high temperature to low temperature in a cooling surrounding, and we can get work out of it. And same goes with the jet engines. They also work from high temperature to low temperature, but on a much higher temperature than the heat from the car engines, as the heat energy flows from hot to cold. So then what happened was in 1852 cholera spread in Paris, and about 1900 people died because of this pandemic, and then Nicholas was one of the victims, and he also died at the age of 36. His ideas fell into a temporary storage or security, and then his papers were burned. But then, because I think the world was not ready for that at that time, so his first contribution of thermodynamics, which he wrote on as a theory on his paper. In 1900, Nicholas his ideas were used and studied on a greater scale. And then it spread in different communities on a wider scale and study. Then in mid 19th century, in 1850 around, the scientists of that time, they studied that how different form of energies we can relate and transfer. This form of energy can relate to this form of energy, and they studied that let's measure it and let's see how they can be transferred. So they studied that if certain amount of heat energy of particular energy can make certain amount of a different kind of energy, then it is another exploration in the study of heat science, this heat energy. So they found out, like an example, they took 30 milliliters of water, and they heated that water up to the 1 degree rise in temperature, centigrade, 1 degree centigrade rise, and they said this amount of energy, if we heat up this water to 1 degree, then is equal to a man lifting a weight of 12.5 kilo and move and they travel a distance of 1 meter. So they form the relation between a transformation of one energy to the other, and that's how now all the latest science is working accordingly and using these ideas. So energy cannot be created, nor can it can only be transferred. So energy cannot be destroyed. Okay, so I will continue this channel, this study in my new coming episode, which will be episode 66. And if you like my channel, please kindly subscribe. I will be very shortly with you again and extending and sharing my knowledge. So, Ved Barlas, Science and Command, please like and subscribe. Till then, hope to see you very shortly. You take care and enjoy. Bye.